For my topic on performing and understanding of a topic, I am choosing to deal with deliberate harm or cheating as a coach. Whenever I was growing up, I played on a team where the coach promoted players to be mean. We even had a player on our team that literally would just go into the game just to hurt somebody and get a card in a soccer game, which a lot of people, including parents, did not like this, and we always tried to get the player not even to play. We tried to get him to quit as well and talk to his parents about not playing because he didn't even know how to play. He was literally just there to hurt somebody. Another thing is parents also kind of aid into this by shouting from the stands on, not to let a player push you around on the soccer field. That happened a couple times where the game would start to get kind of physical, and players on each team were kind of going back and forth, but it was all in good sport. But then the parents start chanting in there and say, "Don't let them do that," and they react, and something bad happens from there. This also happens in rival games where Coach Hudson alluded to this with Ireland versus Wales, where the guy slides in, cleats up, and breaks the guy's leg. This was a big thing with us in high school. We always had rival games against some of our biggest rivalries. They always got pretty heated games. The refs usually kind of let things slide a little more, but he wouldn't let the game get out of hand. This isn't only in just soccer. This also happens in football with targeting, where a lot of players, they're not thinking about it, but it still happens, as well as with bigger late hits and low hits. This was a big deal with the Saints and the Bounty Gate a couple years ago, where they were paying players to hurt people, and they ended up winning a Super Bowl that year. And but still, that's something that's not a good thing to praise people for hurting people in a game. Baseball, it happens in baseball, especially with intentionally throwing at somebody, possibly trying to hurt them. Different ways that you can combat this and keep it from occurring is through teaching good sportsmanship, as well as the coach being ethical and teaching their players not to be dirty and taking cheap shots, and actually playing for the love of the game and the love of the competition, and not for the hate of the other team.